Hey, this is Rob from Radio Free Cybertron. And since BotCon's right around the corner, I thought I would take the time to just make a little video on this. Transformers Chronicles. And what does this have to do with BotCon? Well, around BotCon 98, 99, that's pretty much where people got this, was at BotCon. And, you know, being that this BotCon is G2 themed, this comic is right in flavor with, being that's mostly G2 era guys. This is an unofficial comic, fanzine if you will. Dojinishi. That, if you will. Written by Hirofumi Ichiwa. You guys might know that name. He's been doing a lot of official stuff for the past few years. And it's translated by Doug DeLynn. He's behind Antarctic Press, or he works for Antarctic Press. If you guys ever bought the Cybertronian Field Guides, that's the Doug DeLynn this is about. Also, Mystery Science Transformers Theater, Mystery Science Theater's Transformers at PotCon. Yeah, that's Doug. He translated it. And it's kind of based sort of in a hodgepodge cartoon comic universe, you know, not too far after the ending of the Rebirth. Action Masters and such are in here. You see, we open up here on Cybertron with a Chrome Dome, and he's found a little problem going on in Cybertron. And one thing I'd really like to point out is the art is toy based. You know, it's based on the toys, not so much the cartoon models. And that's really prevalent if you'll look. See, here's the back of Smokescreen. See, it's based on the toy, I suppose. Here's a Smokescreen and the Accelerators hanging out on Earth waiting for a Decepticon attack, and go and hold Decepticons, the Predators, and all of them. They come attacking their Superion. Check out, the aerial bots are hanging out on a broadside. They go to help assist. Of course, it's a big battle. We got a Skyquake and the Sky Scorchers and all sorts of wonderful Euro G1.5 guys are fighting here versus the G2 dudes, and vice versa. Just want to look at that art. That art is just great. It's we get Dreadwind and Dreadwing and them dudes. They come attacking. It now becomes a big hustle bustle. Check out this great toy-based artwork of Skyquake transforming and Superion forming, and it's up to date. That's G2 Deco, even though it's black and white. If you could really make it out, I don't think the camera will pick it up. The details in each aerial bot is in the G2 manner, like the decals and what have you. There's a cool picture there. It's just great. Essentially what happens is Throttle, well, not Throttle, I'm sorry. One of the High Test. Yeah, I'm good at this. He gets pulled off. Smokescreen thinks he's killed a human. There's all sorts of stuff goes on, and it kind of shoots back to what's going on in the world. You know, Decepticons, Megatron's got control of the Middle East, and Spike's sort of a robot's activist, you know, and there's Chip Chase. It's a great little comic, and we get a cool little thing where the Autobots have figured out a way to make Energon work as Nucleon into Energon. It's a cool little process, and they're planning on bringing, with the Creation Matrix, see there's that cartoon comic vibe in there, they're planning on bringing some new bodies to life. It's a lot of G2 guys. See if you can really, it's not the best webcam in the world, but you guys can kind of make some of them out, some laser rods and whatnot. And while they're waiting for Prime to show up with the Creation Matrix, holy crap happens. Basically what happened earlier from Cybertron with Vector Sigma and whatnot, doing some crazy energy stuff, has sent a surge, and it just kind of brings all these bodies to life. Without the Creation Matrix, it's kind of crazy. Here's a great page. There's Roadblock. Yeah, and there's a Starscream, drawn toy style again, and if you notice here, you can see his little sound pack from his G2 toy. Once again, I mean, it's just, the art of this thing's incredible. And there's Optimus. Sees in his hero Hero Prime mold, which is really cool. It just kind of keeps going where there's all sorts of wondering what's going on. Starscream comes and kind of gets some of the new guys to come with them, and some stay behind. Here's a scene of him murdering, I think, Deluge, showing his power. There's a sound pack again. So it's great toy-based artwork. I'll say that a million times. And during this whole time, we get an attack from. So here's a little crab. There's a little crab. What does that mean? Banzaitron. Yeah. Banzai comes and kills Sunstreaker and Ironhide. Notice Ironhide. Toy-based artwork. Yeah. Spare no expense. And forget who the dude behind it is. I think it's Camshaft or something. Wow, he just kills the crap out of Ironhide. Look at that. Ironhide just, damn it, Prime. Of course, Optimus whoops his ass because in the mythology based in this, Action Masters feel more pain than normal Transformers, which is cool, giving them a weakness since they're supposed to be much more powerful because they can't transform. You know, Starscream comes and he leaves. He takes some of the new guys with him. G2 Dreadwing shows up, and you guys know how Smokescreen is the second jet for no reason. Also, Smokescreen is Decepticon. Because he killed the human, he feels he's a bad guy now, and he becomes a Decepticon in this comic. It works out. Still, it's reaching a little bit, I admit, but it still works for the story, and it works out for Wiles, and there's the Decepticon name, Smokescreen. Kind of works its way around. It's a cool picture of Megatron's pissed off at Starscream as usual. And, you know, it kind of leads to a next issue, which sadly never came. I mean, this is like a 10-year-old comic book. In the back, there's a glossary of terms for people who may not know. And some invented stuff like Action Masters. It's like as long as they take the Nucleon, they stay Action Masters. You know, stuff like that. There's a Daniel, Firebolt, some of the characters, Hyperspace Portal, Jetfire. It really, you know, adds for a nice little gallery. And, you know, this was the only issue made, which is sad. See the, here's the credits. Right here. Let's see, story and art by Ichiwa, with Hiroshi Koya, American from the South. Some of these names are hard for me to say, I'm sorry. And, of course, Douglaston translated and produced and lettered by Akiyama. I've never been able to say his name right. I hope I said it right. I've always enjoyed his stuff. And of course his One Time Assembly, the name of the fan production group who put this together, those guys. Once assembled, cannot be taken apart. Now, I know the camera didn't picking it up. And I know that's not a challenge, so don't take that and think it. It's cool. This is a nice book. It's nice glossy paper, thick cardstock. I mean, it's black and white, but nothing rubs off on your hand. I've had in several of these fanzines and fan-made products, and sometimes that black rubs off on your hands and you get little fingerprints there. But not so much. This is a really good quality book. And if you guys can find a copy, and it's hard, trust me, this is like a 10-year-old fan book, fan comic. But sometimes you can still find a copy for sale. Pick it up. It'll usually run you about $10. I've had this a good decade, and it's held up really well. But yeah. This is Rob for Radio Free Cybertron. Check us out, showtimes and stuff at tfradio.net. And thanks for watching. See you guys at BotCon. Bye.